They dislocated my shoulder, but I didn't go to the hospital because they took me to jail. And then inside the jailhouse, no one really dealt with my knees because see, by me being a handicap, I can basically put my shoulder back in place. But me being slammed on the ground by the sheriff and on what you call it, excessive force, and then me having a receipt to be in Walmart, I was filming my documentary about how racist Walmart is, but they returned policy because prior to me bringing that PlayStation back, I had already brought a PlayStation back, and when I came back with this here, it to film my documentary on how racist they are, they treated me like dog shit and then throw me in jail for it, and I went a whole year with this here for them to dismiss the charges on Tuesday, like nothing ever happened. But me being a handicapped paraplegic, I had cruel and unusual punishment because they allowed me to hit my head by letting me roll down the side of the police car. And when I asked for Walmart to give their tape up, they told my state appointed attorney no, and my state appointed attorney dropped me. And then I ended up getting another lawyer, and then he ended up telling me I had to go buy a lawyer. I couldn't afford a lawyer. So I'm trying to find out what do I do?
Well, we can assist you as far as the personal injury claim, but as far as the wrongful arrest and all of that, we wouldn't be able to assist you in that matter.
Okay, so how I go about that matter? Because like I said, for me to be falsely accused and put in jail for criminal trespassing, and no one never told me nothing about I couldn't trespass at Walmart, and I had a receipt for what I was doing, and all I was waiting for was the police to come. I didn't know that was a sheriff because I couldn't read what was on his shirt. But when the lady told him to get me out of there, when he realized that I didn't have no handles on my wheelchair for him to handle me, he decided to put his hands into my shoulders, which I called a muscle spasm, and it looked like I was standing up, but it was just a muscle spasm. And that's when he slammed me on the ground and dislocated my shoulder.
You would probably have to Google an attorney as far as for those, for that matter.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, I appreciate you talking to me this Sunday, and you have your beautiful rest of your day, because I don't really want to turn the business to handle all of it in one swoop. Thank you.
Right. No problem. You enjoy your day too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See, this goes to show you. Nobody don't want to deal with Walmart. I just go to show you, don't nobody really want to deal with Walmart. But guess what? Somebody gonna deal with something. I'm gonna get an attorney. Shit, this is some bullshit. They can deal with they can help me with the injury. No, I don't need to help me with the injury. I want somebody to deal with all of that shit. Yeah, put my bitches on Front Street. See, cause he ain't even know he dislocated my shoulder, but hey, I'm just that good. I came and read claim attempt criminal defense. That's it. That's the word that I press. Criminal law, drug. Criminal. See, everything makes it complicated for you if you can't read, or I'm looking at this, how complicated all this shit is, because I can't read. I'm about to tell them about this stuff right now.
Thank you for calling RequestLegalHelp.com. We're here to connect you to the proper attorney. Please select the category of law that best suits your needs. If you have been injured in a motor vehicle accident, press 1. For all other injuries, press 2. For family law, if you have been injured at work, please press 2. If you have been injured by a doctor or other medical practitioner due to negligence and are looking for a medical malpractice attorney, press 3. For all other injuries, please press 1. If you do not need help for an injury, your call may be recorded for quality and training purposes. Please key in your 5-digit zip code. Thank you. We are now connecting your call. Thanks for calling RequestLegalHelp.com. This is Lynn. Let me go ahead and get your information, and I will have a legal provider call you back, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
May I have your zip code?
77082.
Wonderful. Is that in Houston, Texas?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. And in just a sentence or two, may I know the legal issue that you are having?
Okay, I was falsely accused, incarcerated. They dislocated my shoulder. I didn't go to the hospital. I was put in jail, cruel and unusual punishment. They didn't have none of the things that I normally have that sanitized for me being a handicapped person, needing colostomy bags, rubber catheters, and a urinal. All these different things wasn't provided to me once I was incarcerated for more than 3 days, you see. So I'm saying, and then for them to just drop it after a whole year of me going back and forth to court and them putting me in jail for coming to court late, trying to get me to plead out, and now for them just to drop it like nothing really happened. All the mental anguish, pain, and suffering has been done. And I don't know what to do about how I feel.
So you, they dropped the case?
And that is it. I was hoping. Yes, I was hoping that I had someone that could read the paperwork, because see, I can't read or write, and the paperwork just don't look right, because it got scribble scratches on the top, and they wanted me to sign for the paper, but I didn't sign for the paper, but they gave it to me anyway, you see. So I don't much know what they wanted me to sign for, and when they were trying to get me to plead out after the case had already been dismissed, it's almost like if I would have pleaded out on Tuesday, they'd have made up more paperwork, and I'd have been in jail, on probation, or some kind of bullshit. So it's like, this need to be nipped in the bud, because I got the videotape of what happened to me in Walmart. They told my attorney that was given to me by the state that they wasn't giving them the tape, and she dropped me, and I ended up getting another attorney. And that attorney said, I don't understand what's going on here. And next thing you know, he told me, well, you need to buy your attorney. And I can't afford to buy no attorney, so you need to plead out. No! So they put me through all this bullshit to say that they dropped the charges, and I didn't get no apology or nothing, and they don't understand, understand that I went through all the mental anguish, pain, and suffering of this being me, a handicapped man, being what they call that, accessible force, and cruel and unusual punishment, and what the other one is, falsely accused, because the charge that they gave me of criminal trespassing. How could you be criminal trespassing when you have a receipt and all you doing is wanting to talk to a supervisor?
Okay. Thank you so much for all the information that you have provided. I just want to make sure you don't have a lawyer representing you now. Is that correct?
No, ma'am.
Thank you. And your first and last name, please?
John Northland.
Melton? Can you help me spell your last name, please?
It's Northland. N pEOplE.
Thank you so much. And is this good phone number to call you back? The one that you used to call?
Yep.
832-208-1498.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Do you have an email address, please?
It'll be JOHNN dot NOFLIN at gmail.com.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Knopflin. Let me go ahead and put this through. I will have a legal provider give you a call. Might be contacting you live, auto-dial, pre-recorded, artificial voice or text, but most likely they will be calling you. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and also I want to let you know that this is specific category for the legal issue that you have. You require a payment to a law firm. So I wanted to check how serious are you about hiring an attorney so ever they could solve your legal concern.
Ma'am, and that's what that's one of the reasons why a person be skeptical about even calling somebody, because you guys be asking for money before anything even must go forward. Is that fair to a person that's already calling because they're not getting the treatment that they should get treated from the fair people?
Sir, I totally understand your point, but I believe this is what the legal provider will speak to you first prior to any sort of required retainer, all right?
That's what I'm saying.
So what I'm going to do is forward this one.
No, ma'am, you first.
All right, what I'm going to do is forward your information. What I'm going to do is forward your information. Now have a legal provider to call you back, all right?
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Everything will be explained by the legal provider.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much for calling and have a great one. All right.
I don't have to worry about nobody calling me back, because ain't nobody going to call me back. Right there, she wanted to know how I was going to pay a retainer for them. I already saw on the internet you got to give somebody $5 just to talk to them. Fuck them and the lies that they're going to be telling you, because the fucking truth is you shouldn't have to get no fucking liar to explain shit that happened to you. That's the bullshit that everybody getting fucked up in, with a fucking liar, dealing with a lawyer, liar, and a fucking judge that's judging you but don't want to be judged after his bitch ass or her bitch ass come off of the fucking bench. Boy, I wish I can live there and defend my fucking self, but they gonna want to have some legal representative go and get shit. I don't need them bitches to do shit for me. I can do that shit for my motherfucking self. Some bullshit, people. This legal system is not legal for us. It's all against us, being the motherfucking people being unjustly accused. This is some bullshit. Copyright trademarks. Yeah, we gonna get a lot of shit on here today, people. You're gonna hear what type of bullshit is going on in this legal system that's not justice for us, the poor people. Because I guarantee you, a motherfucker that's rich don't have to pay shit to talk to a fucking attorney, because the attorney will want to talk to him because the bitch already got motherfucking money. Bunch of fucking bullshit.
Thank you for calling RequestLegalHelp.com. We're here to connect you to the proper attorney. If you've been accused of a crime but not yet charged, press 1. If you've been charged with a crime but not yet convicted, press 2. If you've been convicted of a crime and wish to appeal, press 3. If you've been convicted of a crime but want your charges expunged from your record, press 4. If you are a victim of a crime, or for all other issues, press 0. Your call may be recorded for quality and training purposes. Thank you for calling requestlegalhelp.com. This is MJ. And may I know who I'm speaking with?
Speaking with John Norfolk, Ms. MG.
Okay, hi sir. I believe you already called us a while ago.
Oh, I'm thinking that the number was calling me back. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Have a good.
Whoa, this is some bullshit, man. Cause if you heard how they switched it up, changed the number and everything, this go to show you that this whole system is a monopoly of the same fucking players. They just playing us, the fucking people. The rich motherfuckers in on it too. They just playing me and you, the ones that listening to me too. Because the ones that could ever give me a thumbs down will give me a thumbs down because they know that I'm thumbs up, telling the fucking truth. We are being played as the fucking sheeple by rich fucking people. That's how they got the lawyers and the liars and the judge being a judger and ain't worth shit to be a judge. Because when you look at a lot of judges, you've seen them going to jail for different shit, and a lot of them getting away with shit and just coming off of the bench to save face. This is bullshit when we would go to jail. Just like what Hillary Clinton did when she erased her computer. That was called that was criminal justice death, because she dealt with an ongoing case. She did what they call that shit. That's called well, anyway, it's some bullshit that me or you that went to jail for. And then I sit here and I always talk to y'all about the other one, and that one is this one. September 11th. We lost our people in September 11th. The ones that was calling for God and Jesus, and they never came. They jumped out the windows. Our firemen are dying as we speak, and some are already dead from the bullshit that they went into September 11th about. And then we had our firemen that died in there, going in the fire, not knowing that this was a whole fucking setup for to blow the fucking Twin Towers up. But we gonna allow this dude to make the money that he made off of the buildings that he blowed up to get the insurance money from them, and he had just put some insurance on them buildings and put the insurance on the buildings to deal with what happened to the buildings, like he knew it was going to happen, which we already know that he did know that it was going to happen. But he not only got paid for blowing up his own shit from the insurance company, he ended up getting paid double for blowing up his own shit from his insurance company. When you or me, if we were to burn our motherfucking car up and was behind on the motherfucking note, but it was an accident that we burnt the fucking car up, but we were behind on our motherfucking note. When they do their investigation, you will go to jail, because they will say that you burnt your car up on purpose. So they wouldn't give you no motherfucking cover up for that motherfucking shit. This is the type of shit that happened to us. But the rich motherfuckers just get away with all type of shit. We get falsely accused and put in jail. Cruel, unusual punishment happens to you in jail. Then you're being put back in jail to post bail because the judge feels like you are late and you disrespecting her court. I'm disrespecting her court right now. Fuck you, Your Honor, in a good way. Yes, I did say it just like that, because there was no hate in that. Just a whole bunch of dislike. This is not gonna die with me. They would have to kill me to stop this one, because this is not gonna stop here with me. This is gonna continue with someone else. Because if I had to live there and make my own foundation called falsely accused arrest people, and we all come together and get a class action lawsuit against Houston, Texas, Harris County, because this bullshit has to stop. And the only way we gonna stop it is if we the fucking people stop it. Ain't no God, ain't no Jesus. None of that bullshit. It's about us, the people that got the divine creator, which is the love which in us. We have to stand up. That's bullshit when y'all believe in that God and Jesus shit. Because when you sit there, you think about it. In God we trust is what you trust in, and it's on the fucking money showing you it's a lie. Because one thing about the divine creator that loves you unconditional, money, nothing to do with it. Because you will kill for them dead presidents. So in God we trust is on something that you trust more than you trust yourself. You definitely trust the money more than you trust anybody else standing next to you. Because it is what it is. The money is the shit to you. And some people will kill for it. It's happening right now. I can't do nothing but constantly go back to September 11th. September 11th. September 11th. September 11th. If you think that them putting the Muslims into concentration camps, you don't think they can put us? All they need is the force, which is our army force, which should be for us. So it's like, what happens when a country or someone put us on the fence talking about the people and trying to push us off, like the police? Who comes to our defense when the people's on the fence and they got other people trying to push them off, like the police? Where are our people that's supposed to police the police? We don't have no one? Because FBI ain't shit. CIA ain't nothing but a whole bunch of motherfucking killers. Like I said again, FBI ain't shit. So what other alphabet soups that we have that's really the flavor for your neighbor? We have none. That's why the people have to establish something dealing with the people. And we got to come together as the fucking people. Because we are the ones that make this world go round. How are we allowing a certain amount of rich motherfuckers to just put us in the ground like we don't matter? Because, like I said again, ain't no lawyer gonna call me on me going against Walmart. Because Walmart is a part of the government. But Walmart, you're gonna have to deal with me no matter how you look at this. Because you got my receipt, and I need that back so I can have my PlayStation service. So you're gonna have to deal with me. You got my rock, I need that back, and you got my pillow. I need that back, and you got my box, and I need that back. When I asked you to speak to the supervisor, I was going to explain to the supervisor exactly what happened to me prior in there bringing a PlayStation back. So I just wanted to see how would y'all react to someone bringing back a box with a rock in it. And y'all reacted exactly how my documentary, I knew y'all was going to act because it's going to look good on my motherfucking show. The truth is the truth, period. Fuck the bullshit. We all in this shit together, people. So, I want those of you that has been falsely accused here in Harris County, Houston, Texas, to hit me up on here with this YouTube, Facebook bullshit too. But hey, this is the only way that we can touch each other to get something started, if they let us. Because if they control these airways, just like they control the police and our rest of our slaves, because we all slaves to some system or another. It's all love, people.
Next speech.